welcome to my channel. If you guys are new here, then don't forget to subscribe down below so you don't miss any of my videos. Today's video is so exciting because I am doing a first impressions / makeup tutorial on the new Morphe and Kathleen Lights eyeshadow palette. I was so excited that she collabed with Morphe. I love Morphe. They have amazing brushes and I own a few of their eyeshadow palettes, so if you guys have never tried Morphe, I will link their website down below for you guys. This video is definitely not sponsored. I have purchased this palette with my own money. There's also going to be a giveaway at the end of this video, so stay tuned for that. And I'm going to be giving away this palette. So I have one for myself and then I ordered another one for you guys. So I will leave everything at the end of this video. So stay tuned for that. I will leave the rules on how to enter, and also I will give my feedback and opinions on this palette. So if you guys want to see the tutorial, then let's just jump right in. Okay, so here are the colors close up. The first thing I'm going to do is just put a piece of tape from the corner of my eye to my eyebrow. This is just going to give us a really clean makeup look. I already set my eyelids with some concealer, but I'm going to set the concealer with just that first vanilla shade that I showed in the palette. So I'm just going to do that. And then I'm going in with this first shade right here, and this is kind of like a warmer brown shade. And I'm going to put this into my crease and make sure it is really blended. This is just going to start our look off and just really make sure everything blends together well. Next, I'm taking this shade right here with my Morphe M433 brush. This is more of like a warmer brown, and I'm just going to focus this more on the outer corner and then just really blend it out with a fluffier brush. Now I'm taking this kind of like mustardy brown shade, which I really love, and I'm just going to kind of feather this out in the outer corner and just really smoke that out. Then I'm taking this kind of like maroon shade, which I'm obsessed with, and a Sigma blending brush, and I will have everything listed down below for you guys. And I'm really focusing this in the outer corner, kind of V shape, and I'm just building up the color until I really like the vibrancy of it, if that makes any sense. And then I'm just going to make sure it's nice and blended. Now going in with this black, I'm going to be using this really small Morphe brush. It's the E36. And I'm just going to focus this black just in the very outer corner. I'm using a smaller brush so I have more control on where the black goes. And like I said, this black is not extremely pigmented, but it definitely is buildable, and that's what I like about it. Sometimes when blacks are too black, it can kind of like take over a look, and I didn't want that. So I was really happy with that. And now I'm taking this really gorgeous gold color, and I'm applying this with my finger because I find that you get more pigment when you use your finger with colors like this. And then I'm just going to take this really pretty like bright white, and it has a little bit of shimmer in it. And I'm using another E36 brush, and I'm just going to apply this in my inner corner and also on my brow bone. Now taking the NYX liquid eyeliner in black, and I'm going to remove the tape, and I'm just going to do a very thin line. As you can see, when you remove the tape, it's a really crisp edge, and that's what I love about using tape. It's so easy and simple. And now I'm going to jump to my face, and then we'll come back to the eyes after that. But I'm first using this primer, and then I'm going in with this foundation. This is the Urban Decay foundation, and I'm using this new brush that I found at TJ Maxx. I will say it does give like a very full coverage effect, but the brush, like the actual handle of the brush, is very flimsy, and I thought it was going to break. So I actually kind of enjoyed that. I'm gonna play with it more and see how I like it. But for concealer, I'm using my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, which is my favorite concealer, in the shade Light. And this stuff is full coverage. This is the best concealer in my opinion. And I'm just blending this with a damp beauty blender. And then to set that, I'm using my Mercier translucent setting powder. I'm not baking, but I'm just going to put the powder on with my damp sponge and really set my entire face with this. This just keeps your foundation in lock. It's not going to move. So that is what I'm doing. I'm just covering my whole face with that. Now I'm going back to the eyes, and I'm going in with that same warm shade, and this is a Morphe brush. I will have it linked down below. I can't think of the name off the top of my head, but it's a really small brush, and it just really gets in the lower lashes. And then I'm going in with this maroon shade right here, and I'm just going to blend this out on my lower lash line as well. And then going back in with that kind of mustardy shade and blending that out as well. I forgot to mention that I have lash extensions on, and that's why I didn't do any false lashes. So for eyeliner, I'm using this Revlon eyeliner. This is like a really pretty gold shade. And then I'm going really fast, I guess, but I'm going to spray my brush and apply more of that gold. And spraying your brush is just going to really give you kind of like a more metallic finish. And I'm doing the same thing with that really pretty first shade, which is like the really shimmery white. And then I'm just going to just put mascara on my lower lashes because I do, like I said, have lash extensions. And then I wanted to deepen up the look just a little bit, so I'm just using a black eyeliner just on like the outer corner of my waterline. So jumping to the face, I'm going in with the Too Faced Chocolate Cocoa Contour Palette. And I'm going to create my contour. I mixed these two contour shades together. And then to warm up the face, I'm using the NUETROGENA Healthy Blends Bronzer. This is in number 30, Sunkissed. And I'm just going to apply this on the outer portion of my face just to warm it up. And then going in with this BH Cosmetics Blush Palette in that shade that I pointed to, I'm just going to apply this with a duo fiber brush and just really blend it out so it's nice and seamless. And then I'm going in with this gorgeous highlight from OFRA. This is in Rodeo Drive. This is such an intense, beautiful gold highlight. So I'm going to put that on the high points of my face and pretty much make ourselves a disco ball. And then I'm going to use some liner, not eyeliner, some lip liner, and I'm going to line my lips, and this is MAC lip liner in SOAR. And then I'm taking this Smashbox liquid lipstick, which by the way is my favorite formula ever in liquid lipsticks, and I didn't like how light it was, so I went over it with some Lolita, and I just deepened up the look a little bit with that, and that is going to complete this look, guys. So stay tuned in a minute for the giveaway. Okay, so now let's really just jump on into the palette and really talk about my thoughts and opinions on this palette. So the packaging looks like this when it comes in the mail. It has these cute little lights on it because of her name, obviously. And if you guys do not know who Kathleen Lights is, then I don't know where you've been, because I'm so in love with her. She is such like a down-to-earth sweetheart, and I feel like she just means so well. Like, I don't know how to really explain her personality, but she's just so like real and just so kind. So I will leave a link to her channel down below. I'm sure you guys have already heard of her or watched her or been subscribed to her. But this is what the packaging of the palette looks like. This palette was $14, I believe. And then this is the one that you guys will be winning, so I'll get more into that in a second. But this is my palette, so this is what it looks like when you open it. I have a piece of tape on it. This is what the palette looks like. It says Morphe times Kathleen Lights, and it's just cardboard packaging. I don't mind that it's cardboard. I don't really care about like really durable packaging because I feel like it's nice and slim, and you could just stick this in your purse if you're traveling or whatever that may be. And it does shut on its own, so it is magnetic. And it just looks like this. It is such a beautiful, beautiful eyeshadow palette. So you have your shimmers, there's some mattes in here. This is kind of like the cooler tone area. And then all right here of the side of the palette is warm shades, which is my kind of palette. I love warm eyeshadows. That's like all I ever wear are like warm browns, things like that, because my eyes are green, so I feel like they make my eyes pop. But I just love the combination of colors that she chose to put in here. She definitely included black, which is just the best. I feel like when you have an eyeshadow palette and you don't have a black, it's kind of a bummer, because if you really just want to like deepen a look up, a black comes in handy. So there is a black in this palette, which I was very, very appreciative of. The only thing I will say is this black is not extremely pigmented, but it does layer very well. Sometimes when you have too pigmented of a black, you go to put the color on and it's just like boof, like black, and your eyes are just ruined. So it's nice that this isn't like extremely pigmented, because you can kind of build up the black, and that's what I did in this look today. So my favorite shades from the palette are definitely this like kind of maroon shade right here. So this is what that color looks like. It is so beautiful. This is like my kind of color right here. I also really love this kind of like, oh, it kind of looks like baby puke. It's just kind of like a really mustardy brown. And then I love this shade right here. It reminds me of Cocoa Bear from Makeup Geek, which is one of my favorite eyeshadows ever. I really enjoyed this gold right here. It's what is on my eyelids right now. As if you watch the tutorial, you will see that. So it's just this really gorgeous gold shade. And then there are some beautiful like different kind of shades here. Like we have this beautiful green. I know that she did a makeup tutorial using these two, and I'm definitely going to recreate that for you guys. But like, look at the pigmentation on this palette. It is absolutely insane. They are so creamy and so easy to blend out, and that's what I look for in an eyeshadow. If I find that they're too chalky and they're not blending, I'm not even going to mess with the palette. But this is so creamy, so easy to blend out. I just can't say enough good things about this palette, and I definitely am so glad that I ordered it. It is worth way more than $14. I thought that was awesome that she did a very kind of like, that they kind of priced it very low for you guys that, you know, don't really have $50 to spend on a palette. And if you look, these eyeshadows are very large and they will last you a really long time. So I know this palette right now is out of stock. It literally sold out in 2 days, which is so awesome for her. I'm so proud of her, and I think that's amazing. I've been subscribed to Kathleen for a couple years now, and I literally have watched every single one of her videos. There's never a video that I've missed from her. I just love watching her. I can connect with her so much on a personal level and not just beauty level. So I think she just hit it out of the park with this palette, and so did Morphe. This collab is definitely one of my favorites of all time. Today was the first time I used the eyeshadows literally on camera. I just got these in the mail last night, so I wanted to film this for you guys and get this first impressions up for you guys with a little mini tutorial so I could like show you guys how the palette looks and what my thoughts are on it. And I definitely give this palette an A++. There's nothing I have negative to say about this palette. And also, the packaging was super nice. They put a lot of bubble wrap in the packaging to keep it nice and safe so that it was not, you know, broken. And also on the box it said like fragile. So I think that was really nice of Morphe to really make sure that this palette comes in not broken for all the customers. I think that was amazing. So now let's get into what you guys I'm sure are all waiting for, which is the giveaway. Okay, so the rules for this giveaway to win the Kathleen Lights palette is you definitely have to be subscribed to my channel. Now to enter, I didn't know what I wanted to do for this giveaway because I've done giveaways in the past, and I think what I'm going to do for this giveaway is I'm going to just pick a random winner in the comments. So leave a comment in this video down below. There should be a section for you guys to comment, and just leave a comment letting me know what your favorite video of mine is, and that will automatically enter you. But you have to be a subscriber. That is the main focus on this video because I want one of my subscribers to win this palette. I know it's hard to get your hands on now that it's sold out, and I think she's trying to bring it back again, but I don't know if she's going to. So I really wanted to get one for you guys, and that is why I'm doing this giveaway. Also, it would mean a lot to me if you guys are subscribed to all my socials. So my Instagram, it's just @ValeriePack. Twitter is Valerie and then the downscore Pack. Snapchat, VPack12. I will have probably the names over here and also in the description box for you guys, so it's easy for you guys to read the rules and make sure that you guys are entered correctly. So like I said, just leave a comment down below. This giveaway is going to go on for 2 weeks. So today is Thursday the 3rd, so I'm going to try to get it up tonight. If I do not get it up tonight, then it'll go up tomorrow, and it'll be 2 weeks from tomorrow, which will be the 4th. So if I do get it up the 3rd, it'll be 2 weeks from the 3rd, which will also be on a Thursday, which would be the 17th. So depending on when this video goes live, it'll be 2 weeks from that date for you guys to enter. So leave a comment, like I said, that'll pre-enter you guys for the giveaway. And then I'm just going to pick a winner randomly. Make sure to tag all your friends. This palette is amazing. It is so good. It just has so many different colors in here that you guys can create so many different looks. And it's a really good starter palette if you guys don't have a lot of eyeshadows to mess around with. There's nothing bad to say about this palette. I'm so happy I got it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give me a thumbs up, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Good luck. Bye.